Hi, my name is Daniel Herzog, and this is my friend Lisa. She's going to be helping me demonstrate the workshops that I taught this weekend. So the first one we had was our left side pass, connection, and underarm turn. So we started with talking about connection and how to create that connection, how much weight to give on that connection, and we did a little exercise where we take two hands, relax, let the arms hang, and we gently stretch away from each other. Okay, and that creates some tension in our arms here. And we talked about how the ladies, on the end of every pattern, you're going to do an anchor step and recreate this stretch. The gentlemen are going to be solid while the ladies do an anchor step. So for our basic sugar push, we go 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm done. I'm solid now, and so we'll recreate that stretch on 5 and 6. So we then worked on our basic sugar push. We brought the ladies in, 1, 2, and created that compression, and we actually had the ladies keep that compression right there, and the gentlemen didn't lead on count 4. They just stayed right here, and they just finished out that triple step with compression. So again, we bring her in on 1, 2, compress, 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 and we keep her right here. We want the ladies to make sure that they're actually following what the leaders are leading rather than just doing a pattern. So then on count 4, we ask the gentleman to step forward and lead the ladies back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Recreate that stretch on 5 and 6, 5 and 6. Then we started with a left side pass. Gentlemen step straight back on count 1, open on count 2. The ladies walk by on 3 and 4. 3 and 4, the gentlemen step back in and finish 5 and 6, recreating that tension again. Lastly, we did an underarm turn. Gentlemen step back on count 1, cross on count 2, over the top, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Now, for this underarm turn, we ask the ladies to make sure that when they do this, we stop on and, 1, 2, 3, and. As the elbow comes across in front of the face, you want to bring that, I want to be able to see your face, so we don't want to leave the hand right here. Okay, so we're going to ask the ladies to bring that elbow down. Okay, so again, underarm turn, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And we ask the gentlemen on that to make sure they're not torquing the ladies around. They don't need help getting turned around, so we're not going to go 1, 2, pull her around. Okay, it makes it rough for her and it doesn't look good. So gentlemen, relax this connection as she goes underneath. 1, 2, relax, 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 stretch away. So that was our first class, connection and underarm turn, left side pass. My name is Daniel, and this is Lisa. Hi, my name is Daniel Herzog, and this is my friend Lisa. She was going to be helping me demonstrate the class that I taught on Wednesday afternoon, which is sugar push, underarm turn, and more. So we started with a quick review of the class that I taught that morning, which was bring the lady in for sugar push, create that compression, send the lady back, and recreate that stretch. We reviewed the left side pass. She comes by, crosses in front on and stretches away 5 and 6. Then lastly, we reviewed the underarm turn. Again, talking about that elbow, getting that elbow out of her face and recreating the stretch every time. We then added a couple of different variations of some of these patterns. For example, the left side pass, we added a prep on 1, a small prep on 2, raise the hand up as she turns by, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So, again, gentlemen step back on 1 with a small prep, back on 2 with a small prep, raise the hand as she turns by, 3 and 4, and anchor 6, 7. 5 and 6, excuse me. Lost count. All right, so something else we talked about in this class was some of the differences in the way some of these patterns are taught. So, for example, on a left side pass, I taught it as step back on count 1 and open on count 2. Okay, but there are a lot of teachers that teach it differently. They'll step back and open right on count 1. So we discussed some of the benefits to the different footwork. For the underarm turn, we talked about variations in the footwork where the gentleman will either step 1 cross on 2 versus stepping back and open on 2. Okay, so we spent some time working with those different variations. So that was our class on Wednesday afternoon. My name is Daniel Herzog. You can reach me at danielthedancegeek.com, and this is my friend Lisa. You can call me at 805-415-4199. Thank you. Hi, my name is Daniel Herzog, and this is the whips class that I taught here at Palm Springs New Year's Eve. We started with a basic demonstration of the basic whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we talked about how to, each part of that whip. So, for example, part 1, bring the lady in and bring her into my arms. So step 1, pivot on 2. Okay, and we talked a little bit about how out on the social floor you see a lot of these really big J leads that really throw the lady off balance, and we really want to minimize that J lead. In fact, we want to try and get rid of it altogether if we can by creating a compression on 2, which will cause the lady to pivot. So if you watch right here, 1, compress, and I rotate, which causes her to come in. I don't actually need to take a big J lead to make that happen. Then from here, we ask the ladies to stretch back. And in fact, I asked the guys, don't even stop her. Okay, we're just gonna let her go, go, go. So she's gonna triple step back, triple step, triple step. Okay, same thing again. At full speed, looks like this. 1, compress, triple step, triple step. The goal here is to get the ladies to actually keep moving down the line rather than do footwork. So the ladies know their footwork is going to be 1, 2, back together, forward. But if they do that footwork without being led, then we're not dancing together. We're just dancing next to each other. So we want to dance together. So I want her to follow my lead rather than doing a pattern. So we ask the ladies again to go, 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 go. But then we ask the gentleman to stop her and bring her forward. Okay, so we did the same exercise over and over and over. Ask the ladies to keep going down the line. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then out of the blue, when they weren't expecting it, we stopped them and brought them forward. Then we talked about our next part, which is pivoting the lady out into 5. So we have our lady here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we frequently see a lot of guys, gentlemen, leaders, taking the lady and kind of throwing her around instead of pivoting and stepping down the line. So I asked the gentleman to, once they're in this position, to let go of the ladies and ask the ladies to step out of his arms. So he's here, pick up his right foot, and just step down the line. Okay? Rather than worrying about where the lady is, he's taking his center, rotating down the line, and stepping. Which means now when I have my lady in my arms, and I step, she goes with me. Okay? Then I let her out, and we finish the pattern. Okay? So that was our basic whips class, talking about connection and making that whip a little smoother. My name is Daniel Herzog. You can reach me at danielthedancegeek.com or 805-415-4199.